through the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. The White Coat Ceremony is celebrating its 31st year in 2024. This ceremony is a rite of passage for students ranging from medical and nursing schools to physical and occupational therapy programs, and elevates the value of humanism as the core of healthcare. So who was Dr. Arnold Gold? And why did he feel it was so essential to begin your clinical training with a ceremony? Dr. Gold was a professor at Columbia University for 58 years. He was a world-renowned pediatric neurologist with a giant heart. He loved his patients, his students, his residents, and his colleagues. In the 1980s, when technological advances allowed healthcare professionals to diagnose diseases in new and faster ways and to employ new treatments, Dr. Gold both celebrated the progress but became increasingly worried. He worried that the connection between patients and those who cared for them was fraying. It was being diminished, falling away. The human connection, the careful listening, paying attention to patients and their families, he believed remained essential, no matter how much technology could tell us. As a professor, he would watch students pledge an oath at graduation to compassionate patient care. But by then, Arnold thought it was too late. He wanted to make sure that future doctors and nurses took an oath to compassionate patient care early in their training rather than waiting until graduation. So Dr. Arnold Gold believed that human connection is essential to optimal care. And so what did he do? Dr. Gold, with the help of his colleagues, his wife, Sandra Gold, and the staff of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation, started a new ceremony, the White Coat Ceremony. The White Coat Ceremony is an iconic ritual that emphasizes compassionate, collaborative, scientifically excellent care from the very first day of training in the healthcare profession. Dr. Arnold Gold led a long and vibrant life, and like many of you, he faced many challenges before he even entered medical school. His father died when Arnold was 13 years old, and his mother sent him from New York City to Texas to live with a relative. Even then, Arnold knew he wanted to be a doctor. The quotas at that time for Jewish students and the complications with his residency status led Arnold to a medical school in Switzerland. The instruction there was in French, a language he did not know when he sailed from America to Europe. But he learned French and graduated at the top of his class. When he returned to America, Arnold did an internship in New Orleans at the height of the polio epidemic, when children with polio were in iron lungs in the hospital. And if the electricity went out, they had to crank the machines by hand to help the children breathe. These experiences and many others shaped Arnold, helped him to understand suffering and connect with his patients. Dr. Gold would say, listen to your patients. See them as human beings. Pay attention to what they are telling you. Don't be afraid to care. The connections you make with your colleagues, your patients, and your patients' families are crucial for them and you. Dr. Gold died in January of 2018 at the age of 92. In 2014, recognizing the vital role nurses play in healthcare, the Arnold P. Gold Foundation partnered with the American Association of Colleges of Nursing to adopt a White Coat Ceremony for nursing. Today, more than 450 schools of nursing have participated, and the number continues to grow. You are now part of this tradition. The Gold community is made up of doctors, nurses, students, healthcare team members, corporate leaders, patients and their families who all support humanism in healthcare and who want a place to connect, share, and advocate for a shared mission. Modern healthcare requires persistent and determined efforts to maintain the human connection. Humanistic care is not just kindness, but defined by compassion, collaboration, and scientific excellence. When skilled clinicians build caring, trusting, and collaborative relationship with patients, more appropriate medical decisions, better patient adherence with treatment plans, and less costly healthcare outcomes are seen. Today, by accepting a white coat, you are making a commitment to transforming yourself into a healthcare professional with whom patients place their trust. The white coat is perceived as a symbol of purity, intelligence, clinical knowledge, competence, and integrity by patients and their families. It is a material symbol of the promise that you make to every patient you encounter and to do your best to live up to their expectations. Today, you will also receive the Gold Foundation Mobius pin, which is a gift from the Arnold P. Foundation. The gold Mobius loop on the pin represents the critical bond between a clinician and the patient that is the heart of compassionate care. The pins will serve as a visual reminder to deliver the best possible care for your patients with compassion and empathy being the hallmark of your clinical practice. So make sure you wear it with pride. Let me end my remarks today with a quote by Maya Angelou. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Thank you and congratulations.
And now I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Molly Cole, BSN RN. Molly is a Florida Southern College alumnus. She graduated summa cum laude with honors, receiving her Bachelor of Science in Nursing and a minor of Spanish in 2022. During her time at Florida Southern College, she was an active member of the School of Nursing and Health Sciences, spending her time working in the simulation lab and participating in the Student Nurses Association, Sigma Theta Tau, our International Nursing Honor Society, and as a nursing ambassador. Her work with the honors program granted her the opportunity to publish her honors thesis in the Journal of Pediatric Nursing and take part in a podium presentation at the Society of Pediatric Nurses annual conference. The work was titled Parental Experiences Related to Pediatric and Adolescent Chronic Non-Cancer Pain, a Qualitative Exploration. And it was completed with co-authors Drs. William Fry, Judy Risco, and Carrie Ann Hall. This experience helped her to identify that research is a true passion and something she hopes to continue in her future. Currently, Molly is employed at Advent Health Hospital, located in Tampa, Florida, as an intermediate care ICU step-down nurse with a pulmonary focus. She has been a big advocate in orienting and training new graduate nurses, as well as stepping into the charge nurse role. Please help me welcome Molly Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our future nurses. Good afternoon. Today we are gathered to celebrate a remarkable milestone in your nursing journey, the White Coat Ceremony. I'm incredibly honored to be here with you all. Just about 5 years ago, I was in your exact same shoes, sitting here listening, waiting for my turn to officially put on my white coat. Filled with excitement, I was looking forward to finally experiencing clinicals after all the lectures, labs, and simulations. It felt like the beginning of becoming a real-life nurse. I also remember going through the worries of making sure I had everything packed for my first day of clinicals, worries of what was going to be expected of me and what I was actually going to see and do, and the really big ones of knowing what I should pack for lunch and what time I needed to get up. Take a minute to put aside some of these worries and focus on celebrating this incredible accomplishment. The White Coat Ceremony is not only a rite of passage, but an incredible symbol of your commitment to the field of nursing. As you don your white coats, you're embracing not just a profession, but a calling. A vow to uphold the values of compassion and integrity, personal growth, and continued curiosity, and relentless passion. I'd like to spend a little time highlighting each of these topics. Compassion and integrity. Compassion is the heartbeat of nursing. Compassion is the very core of what it means to care for another human being. In every patient you encounter, you will face an individual with a unique narrative, a life story marked by hopes, fears, and dreams. You're often facing these patients on some of the hardest days of their lives. Compassionate care is about more than just providing medical treatment. It's about listening deeply, empathizing with sincerity, and acting with kindness. I recently had a patient that was told she needed open heart surgery, but that due to her condition, she would most likely not survive it. While the doctor was in and out in less than 5 minutes, it was me, a nurse, that pulled up a chair, sat at her bedside, and just listened. I was the one that held her hand as we called her family to explain the situation and break the news to them. She was facing the hardest choice of her life: decide to go into surgery and possibly not make it out, or choose to forego treatment and live life as it came. It was my job to advocate for her decision, passing no judgment for whatever was to come. She and her family were incredibly grateful to have somebody by their side advocating for whatever decision they made. Integrity is also a key ethical component in nursing, necessary for fostering patient trust. This is embracing honesty, transparency, and adhering to the principles no matter how difficult. This is a key duty as a nurse. Integrity ensures patients receive safe, respectful, compassionate, and competent care. This is also you staying true to yourself and standing up for what you know is right. This is also you staying true to yourself and standing up for what you know is right. Even more so, it's staying true to your promises. Just bringing someone a warm blanket that they asked for, or actually getting that TV channel guide, starts the process of building trust. Some patients have been wronged by the healthcare system in the past. Creating an environment of trust and accountability will go miles and assist you in creating a compassionate and caring environment. Remember, every patient is not just a case or a diagnosis, but a person deserving of respect and dignity. When you walk into that patient's room, remember that you are stepping into their world, a world that may be filled with uncertainty and vulnerability. Your ability to comfort, to provide a listening ear, and to show genuine empathy can make all the difference. Being an advocate with integrity and providing patients with compassion are core values that I know each of you will exemplify during your nursing journey. Personal growth and curiosity. As you embark on this journey, understand that growth is both a personal and professional endeavor. Nursing is a field that demands continuous learning and adaptation. I can assure you that the knowledge and skills you acquire here at Florida Southern are an excellent beginning. They are the foundation that you will build upon. The real growth will come from your experiences, each patient interaction, each challenging case, and every collaboration with your colleagues. Embrace every opportunity to learn, regardless of if it's from a success or a setback. Take constructive feedback with humility and work to be the best version of yourself possible. Your growth will not only shape your practice, but will also inspire those around you. Take advantage of every opportunity to debrief with your peers after labs, tests, and clinicals, even if you're ready for that post-clinical nap. Discussing things that were a challenge, a new learning opportunity, or even a success can be beneficial to everyone involved. Personal growth in nursing means evolving into a compassionate, skilled, and confident caregiver who is always willing to go the extra mile. I'm someone that's extremely passionate about education and research, but I also am just passionate about bettering and pushing myself. Starting at Florida Southern, I knew that I wanted to graduate with my BSN, but also wanted to minor in Spanish. I understood I'd be making a commitment to a lot of extra work, but I really thought that it would be beneficial to me. I was also interested in the honors program and had applied the summer before I was supposed to start. I was on the fence if it was something I was actually going to follow through with due to the hours and the work, but luckily enough I was accepted, and it was honestly one of the best things that could have happened to me. The honors program gave me so many incredible opportunities to complete research and network. I would have never been given the opportunity to work alongside the incredible nursing department staff and research a topic of my choosing. They were able to get me in touch with a doctor at Johns Hopkins All Children. Their dedication and the dedication of the program to see me succeed allowed my manuscript, Parental Experiences Related to Pediatric and Adolescent Chronic Non-Cancer Pain, a qualitative exploration, to be published in the Journal of Pediatric Nursing, a nationally recognized journal, and present my research as a podium presentation at the Society of Pediatric Nurses Conference in Anaheim, California. As you all are embarking on your new journey, I'm actually starting one of my own this week. I'll be beginning my training in the Medical and Neuro ICU at Advent Health Tampa, and while changes like this can be extremely intimidating, the opportunity to grow, expand my knowledge, and take a step outside my comfort zone outweighs the nerves with excitement. So please, take this as a reminder to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. You may not know the impact it could have or the doors it could open. Also, take this as a reminder that if you are interested or passionate in pursuing something, your dedication is what is going to make it happen. Remember, growth is also about self-care. The demands of nursing can be intense, and it's vital for you to care for your own well-being to effectively care for others. Develop a support system, practice mindfulness, and never forget that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. I found my best friend through nursing school. We started as classmates working our way through the nursing program, but we became each other's support systems. Someone I never felt embarrassed to ask for help from. From studying for health assessment head-to-toe exams, doing practice questions for ATI, and going to open lab hours, all the way to the late-night drives around Lake Hollingsworth or lunches at Black and Brew, you find the people that will help you achieve your goals, but also enjoy life along the way. Finding something that brings you joy outside of studying, clinicals, and homework is extremely important. For some, it's physical activity and exercise, and while that definitely was not for me, I enjoyed reading as my little brain break. But also, I made a bucket list of things that I wanted to do and things I wanted to see while I was in Lakeland before I graduated. That definitely kept me busy. Finding things outside nursing is vital in school, but will benefit you just as much after. As you grow, you will better understand the importance of balancing empathy with self-care, ensuring that you can provide the best care to your patients while maintaining your own health. Following your passion. Passion is the fuel that will drive you through the long hours, the challenging cases, and the emotional highs and lows of nursing. It's the spark that keeps you motivated and dedicated to your patients and your practice. Passion is what will make you go beyond the standard protocols and strive for excellence in every aspect of your work. Think back on what made you decide to become a nurse. Our typical answers we always hear are I liked science in the medical field and that I wanted to help people. But what truly made you want to dedicate your life to caring for individuals in the most genuine, selfless way? Was it an interaction you had with a nurse, a positive one making you want to follow in their footsteps, or a negative that pushed you to want to strive for change? Was it seeing a need in your community and making you determined to help advocate for those who can't advocate for themselves? Each and every one of us chose to be a nurse for a reason. On those hard days, coming home from clinical where you're questioning if you made the right choice, focus on that spark that brought you here. Finding what excites you about nursing and letting that guide you is extremely important. Whether if it's a specific area of care, a particular patient population, or a desire to innovate in healthcare, allow that to be your compass. But also, keep an open mind. The field of nursing is vast, offering numerous opportunities for specialization and advancement. You are about to experience a multitude of different patient types, locations, and specialties. Not everyone is the same, and do not compare yourself to your peers. Everyone thrives in their own environment. I was determined coming into FSC that I was going to be a NICU nurse like my mom, caring for the smallest babies, the most critical babies, but turns out I shockingly prefer adult critical care. Don't be afraid. The world is your oyster and you're just starting out. Your passion and determination will drive change, improve practices, and inspire others. Let it be a reminder of why you chose this path and what you hope to achieve. As you step forward today, adorned in your white coats, remember that you are not just starting a career. You're beginning a journey that will shape you, challenge you, and fulfill you in ways that you might have never imagined. Embrace compassionate care, commit to continuous growth, and follow your passion with unwavering dedication. This ceremony marks the beginning of a profound adventure, one where your skills, empathy, and enthusiasm will impact countless lives. Hold tight to the values that brought you here and let them guide you through every step of your career. You have chosen a path of immense responsibility and boundless reward. The world needs the unique gifts and talents you bring. Congratulations on reaching this incredible, significant milestone. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you and are so excited to see the remarkable contributions you will make to the world of nursing. Thank you.
And now, students, the part that you have been waiting for. Please help me welcome to the stage Director of the program, Dr. Carrie Ann Hall, Professor Julie Bunker, and Professor Brittany Behrens.
All right. Without further ado, let's have our first row of students stand up, and we will start distributing the white coats. Charlotte Ambrose. Rochelle Anderson. Haley Andino. Destiny Barr. Annika Brody. Angelina Brown. Amelia Cleveland. Bree Close. Madeline Cook. Talisha Cooper. Samantha DeLeon. Amber DeSantis. Charlotte Everly. Natalie Elvers. Leah Estremera. Sophia Etla. Addison Frazier. Hannah Gawelzik. Ashley Gerard. Evelyn Giska. Daniela Gorak. Augusta Gruitt. Caitlin Hadfield. Kendall Hughes. Emily Hunter. Sanaya Jones. Mariana Juarez. Lily Kozowski. Ryan Keimer. Aaron Keller. Kendall Leahy. Emma Lovelady. Allison Madore. Siani Marcellus. Josie Martin Grenland. Anjali Matthew. Darielis Mercado Carrion. Anna Murrett. Kira Mothershed. McKenna Murak. Remy Nark. Jadalise Toro Negron. Shayla No. Veronica Pavlik. Michael Pavone. Bradley Peterlin. Jada Fonaboff. Allie Prentice. Zoe Quick. Amy Ramirez Cuevas. Lucia Rolando. Genesis Ruff. Elena Safely. Kendall Schwartz. Madeline Serwinski. Sarah Shackelford. Gracie Silverthorne. Lillian Sutton. Jacob Tapp. Ashley Verghese. Alan Vasquez Jr. Kevin Vondruska. Rhett Walker. Alana Weidenbenner. Kylie Wells. Kennedy Wesley. Reagan Wilson. Alexa Youngsma. Susan Yen. Olivia Zolman. Let's give one more big round of applause to all of our nursing students.
It is now time for the Compassionate Care Pledge. Students, if you will please stand. Please help me welcome to the stage Professor Brittany Lacoste.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of myself and the faculty, we are so proud of you. So we are going to have you recite the CARE Pledge. We did not have you memorize it like you're head to toe this week. So go ahead on the back of your pamphlet and repeat after me, please. As a nurse dedicated to providing the highest quality care and services, I solemnly pledge that I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of sufferings my primary concerns. Act in a compassionate and trustworthy manner in all aspects of my care. Apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability. To assure optimal outcomes for my patients. Exercise sound professional judgment while abiding by legal and ethical requirements. Accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence. Promote, advocate for, and strive to protect the health, safety, and rights of the patient. With this pledge, I accept the duties and responsibilities that embody the nursing profession. Good job, guys.
Students, you may be seated. We now have the honor of having with us a senior student who will be graduating as part of the class of 2025. I would like to welcome to the stage, and please help me, Shannon Chacon.
Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, students, and guests, good afternoon. I'm so honored to speak with you all on such a special day for our sophomore class. To my fellow future nurses, congratulations on earning your white coats. All before the halfway mark of this semester, you have learned so many skills in the lab, memorized assessments, practiced how you will speak to patients, and even passed exams. That alone is a huge accomplishment. Today, we get to celebrate all that you have learned so far and all that you will learn in the years to come. You're about to begin the most exciting part of nursing school. Although I myself still have so much left to learn, I wanted to share some of the most important lessons I have garnered over the past 2 years in our lovely program. As you begin your clinical journey, remember why you decided, I'm going to study nursing. Maybe you were inspired by the experience of caring for a loved one. Maybe you received outstanding care that has spurred you on to do the same. Perhaps someone in your family is already an amazing nurse and you've always wanted to be just like them. Whatever your reason is, think of it daily and let it encourage you as you learn. This field is truly so unique. We run towards strangers to care for them. A great nurse carries a love for the stranger in their practice. We don't just get to see patients, we have the privilege of truly seeing people as they are on some of their worst days and their most vulnerable moments. This is something sacred. In clinical, you may witness the miracle of life in the delivery room, or you may be present for someone's final breaths. Realize how incredible that is. You will also help people ambulate to the bathroom or help someone with a bed bath. Yes, those are sacred moments too. Take every opportunity to listen. Some of my most memorable clinical days were not necessarily the ones where I was super busy doing all the skills that I learned in the lab. I remember conversations. In my first clinical rotation, the patient I was assigned went to dialysis, so I went with him. And while I did learn a lot about nursing care in dialysis, I learned so much about him. He shared his story with me, and I will never forget what I learned that day. earning the right to listen. Inevitably, there will be a moment or two, or many more, where you feel something for a patient or a family member. This is a great strength. When you hear an emergent diagnosis for a teenager in the emergency department and you feel their fear of how their life is about to change. When you hold that baby in the NICU going through withdrawal and you feel the tension of joy and sadness, don't rush away these feelings. While empathy and compassion is surely something we discuss in the classroom, I have no doubt that each of you will grow in these areas while in the clinical setting. Sophomores, take a second to look at your classmates beside you. Your experiences together in clinical will bond you. Encourage each other, be present for one another, and help each other. The best nurses help each other and know when to ask for help too. Remember that each of our professors have walked this path before us, and they're here for you every step of the way. Some of the best advice I received during my first clinical was to trust everything that I had learned and resist the inclination to be really hesitant. When you feel unsure, ask questions, even if they feel silly, they aren't. And remember that you've practiced these skills. So when you place your first IV and the patient asks, "Have you done this before?" you can say, "Yes, I have." Know that you have been prepared for this and that you will only grow more and more confident with each clinical experience. As our beloved Dr. Mark says before an exam, may the Lord bless you and give you all the knowledge that you need. Thank you again for being here today, and congratulations, sophomores.
Thank you, Shannon. That was wonderful. And now, if you will please help me welcome to the stage Dr. Timothy Burns.
Good afternoon. As this white coat ceremony comes to a close, I would like to thank our two speakers, Ms. Molly Cole and Ms. Shannon Chacon, for sharing their words of wisdom with our sophomore students. I would like to thank all the faculty and staff for their hard work in preparing the students to enter this clinical portion of their program, as well as coordinating tonight's ceremony. I would like to thank all the family and friends of our students for coming this evening to share this special milestone with them. Your support of our students is crucial to their success. I would like to thank President Martin, Provost Tedder, and Dean Joseph for their continuous support of the BSN program, faculty, staff, and students. And finally, I would like to wish the students the best of luck as they move forward. This is an exciting part of their nursing journey, and we're all here to support you and celebrate with you. This concludes the ceremony. We ask that you remain seated until our students and faculty have processed out of the auditorium. Thank you and have a good night.